I tend to think that when you're starting a conversation with a child that you can approach it in the same way that you would start a conversation with anyone else. Often just asking them how they are, how they're doing, is a really good way of doing that. But then waiting and wanting to go deeper into conversation, so not just asking the first question. For me, it feels like the second question becomes more important, and that's probably by virtue of us living in a British culture where we answer the typical "I'm okay" or "I'm fine," but stay long enough engaged in a conversation to go deeper, go past the first question.
I think when talking to children, it's important not to have an adult mentality in expecting an answer that you're looking for, but to try and think about, as a child, there's some understanding there, but they might not have the means of articulating it in the way that they want to.
How's your day going? What have you been up to? What are you looking forward to this week? Something that's really grounded in their life lived experience.
Children quite often love to talk, so just talk to them, say hello. I think trying to take an interest in children's interests is something that they love, and there's always things that you can find out about who they are and what they love. And if you're struggling to find out, ask a grown-up in their life.
Well, I would get down to their level and ask them what their name is, I think. And depending on how old they are, ask them how many years they have. So ask them to put up their fingers and tell me how old they are. And I guess I'd probably ask them what they like doing. And if they just stared at me with big wide eyes, I might make some suggestions.
I think a nice way to start a conversation with a child is to offer them a high five and a fist bump or something like that, and just say, hey, what's up? How's it going? Because I think what you say is less important than how you say it.
So I did ask my 9-year-old this morning, and she said to say, hello, what's your name? That's a nice name. So I think just the answer is really how you would start a conversation with anyone.
I think one of the easiest ways to strike up a conversation with kids is just joining in and playing with them and doing creative activities and things where you can sort of explore and learn together.
I would say to a child, hello, and smile and say, who's having the most fun today, your eyes or your ears?
I think context is key with this. In a church setting, normally having some sort of game that you're both playing or something that can invite in is a really good way of just straight away going, hey, here's this thing we're doing, do you want to come and get involved?
I usually look at where they are, what they might have brought with them. Often children will be like, with smaller children I suppose, but will have brought something with them or have picked up something. So I usually try and start a conversation around what's around us, what I can see.
Hello, how are you? No, hang on, I need to say something first. Hello! How are you?